I grew up hearing phrases like you'll never make it on your own or you can't do anything right. So when my grandmother passed away and left me her house, I decided to turn my life around and move in. The house was big, beautiful, and paid off. It gave me the sense of security I had always lacked. But there was a problem. My parents were squids. Every time I turned around, they were there trying to tell me how to fix the lawn or what furniture to buy. I looked at the phone my dad was talking on and said, "You know, that's a pretty crappy thing to say about your only child." But now I wasn't going to have anywhere to stay when I finished my schooling. It was all about money. They wanted my grandmother's house for its value, not because they wanted to spend time with me. It took me a while to come to terms with it, but eventually I decided to play their game. I pretended to be excited about selling the house. In fact, I even agreed to take a real estate course. Plus, the house was beautiful and I wanted to enjoy it. But when they came back, they were in for a surprise. I changed the locks. They stood there with their souvenirs and vacation clothes, looking dumbfounded. They couldn't get in. I heard my mom scream, "Surprise, a burden did this." Because that's exactly what I wrote in the note I left for them on the door. They still don't have the house, nor do they have any clue that I know about their plan. And as far as I know, they won't find out anytime soon. Why did my parents want to steal it from me? Dad immediately hung up the phone and gave me the weirdest look on his face. He stammered, "W, what are you doing here? We were just talking about how great you've been doing and how proud we are of you." Sure. That sounded very convincing, but I was suspicious. Click here to watch this video for more tips on what to do when you suspect your parents are scheming against you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Why would they suddenly start praising me out of nowhere? And why did my dad look so guilty? I tried explaining to them that I needed some space to adjust to living alone for the first time, but they wouldn't listen. Instead, my dad told my mom over the phone, "She's just a burden. Can't wait for her to go back to school in the fall so we can finally sell that house." What? I couldn't believe my ears. Back to school? I wasn't going back to school. I was taking the fall semester off to get my life together. The worst part was they thought I hadn't heard them. For the next few days, they kept dropping hints about how I should sell the house. "It's not a wise financial decision to keep it," Dad said one evening during dinner. Turns out they tried to convince my grandmother to leave the house to them instead of me. But because of my grandmother's specific instructions, they failed. The house was mine and only mine. She knew how much I needed it. "You could use that money to buy a better house somewhere else." Mom chimed in, "Yes, dear. We think you should take a real estate course so you can learn how to invest." What was that about? It was obvious they weren't being honest with me. Then I got an email from my grandmother's attorney, who informed me that my parents had filed paperwork to take my grandmother's house away from me. Still, I felt bad because I was going to be the one taking care of my grandmother as she aged. It dawned on me, they were only pretending to care about me. While they were away on vacation in Europe, which I paid for, of course, they had the spare key to the house. But that's not the end of the story. Should I have played it really safe by keeping all of this in a journal?